So 2 years ago, when Gillian Creasy actually took the Green Party to be the main challenger in the seat of Sheffield Central, we wondered who could possibly actually take on that mantle, who could possibly take us on as the Green Party to the next stage. There was almost something serendipitous there, in that Natalie Bennett, who'd been Green Party leader from 2012 to 2016, was suddenly free of those responsibilities, able to relax and take things easy. But that's not Natalie's way. Natalie's originally from Australia, and she found that moving north to London was actually a really positive thing. But what she didn't realise is it gets even more positive the further north you go. When Natalie was originally going for leader, I didn't support her. I've got to say that. It's just dangerous. But I certainly did the second time that she stood, because I was incredibly impressed by the way the energy that she's had. She has visited every part of England and Wales that you could possibly imagine, I would have thought in her time. Really, genuinely a tireless campaigner. She would make an absolutely astounding MP. And Sheffield Central has that chance. They have the chance of electing Natalie Bennett as their next MP. Let's hope they take it. They really will benefit. I give you Natalie Bennett.
Well, isn't it a glorious evening in Sheffield? I could tell Caroline that it's always like this in Sheffield, except that she might talk to Amelia Womack, Deputy Leader of the Green Party, who was here with Jonathan Bartley, Caroline's co-leader, about 3 weeks ago. I did say 3 weeks ago, and Amelia and I got snowed on at the university. So I won't say that, but I will say that Sheffield is a wonderful city, and that Caroline should come back here and spend some more time here. I think she might listen to that message, because I suspect she's feeling a little bit more relaxed this evening than she was last night. I know about that. I was doing exactly the same thing 2 years ago, and it's a pretty stressful thing, those leader debates, but they're also a great deal of reward from those moments when you can really challenge. I was going to say the Prime Minister, but of course, unfortunately, Caroline couldn't do that last night. But 2 years ago, I was challenging David Cameron about his failure to accept Syrian refugees to the UK. And when people ask me, what am I proud of? I'm proud of that. And there's actually a symmetry in that, because last night, while Caroline was in the leader debate, I was actually just down the road at the South Yorkshire Migration and Asylum Action Group hustings. And I was very proud there to be able to sign up to the 5 asks that group had about asylum and immigration. And I could say that those pledges, which crucially included ending routine detention of immigrants and ending the culture of disbelief at the Home Office, those are Green Party policy. Now, as Andrew said, the reality is that we have here in Sheffield Central an enormous possibility to elect the first Green MP in the North. And that's something that could make a massive difference, because Caroline Lucas, as one Green MP, has made a huge difference in the 7 years that she's been there. But even Caroline Caroline is only one person. She's magic, but she can't be in two places at once. But if I, Molly Scott Cato, Vic Slothian and Caroline were there, we can be in lots of places at once, and that's something that we can look to achieve. And what we can also offer, as those pledges show, is the fact that the Green Party, we are united. We have policies that we stick to through thick and thin. We have principles and values that don't sway around according to the latest focus group or according to the latest leader. Our principles are solid and reliable. And that's what I'm finding in Sheffield Central, that people are valuing, are looking for, are understanding. Because when it comes to the NHS, they know that we are the party that will always oppose privatisation. And they know when it comes to education, not just will we stand up for funding for education, but we will also say and act on schools must not be exam factories where pupils are shoved through exam after exam. And of course, there's this special one for the teachers in the audience. We would abolish Ofsted. But as several of the previous speakers have said, there is one issue that really has to be overarching, applied to all the others, that's central to the future of everybody. And that is our environment. The fact is, our economy, our society are entirely dependent on the environment. And the Green Party is the only party you can guarantee to always remember it and act on it. Now I'm pleased to see, and let's give them a special cheer, the no fracking people in the front row. You can always trust the Green Party not just to be anti-fracking, but to be there on the front line of anti-fracking. And, you know, we all remember that just as Alison was arrested under a tree, Caroline Lucas was arrested at Balcombe in the first anti-fracking protest. Of course, like Alison, she was subsequently found not guilty, not convicted. But there's a lot to say. We all know here why we need more Green MPs. There's 1 week to go before the election. There's a lot of undecided voters out there. I'm finding people still with their postal vote there on the kitchen table, and they say, it's staring at me and I don't know what to do about it. If you can go and knock on their door and tell them what to do about that postal vote, if you can deliver a leaflet that just pushes them over the edge to go, yes, I want change, I'm going to vote Green, then you can make that difference. So you've come along this evening and you're going to hear from the Caroline Lucas in a minute, but don't just go away this evening. Come back tomorrow night, tonight, on Saturday. Come back and you can be part of something very special, an earthquake in British politics. So let's do it. Let's elect the first Green MP in the North. And now it only falls to me to say, I was the warm-up act. Let's really put your hands together for Caroline Lucas.